Howdy y'all, it's Nick, and as you guys can tell, this isn't the typical Model Y that I've been showing on my channel, also known as Starlight, but rather this is the 2026 Tesla Model Y Standard that my buddy lent me, otherwise known as Phantom. And what we're going to be doing with this Model Y Standard is installing these hand show leather seat covers. And as you guys might already know, that the Model Y Standard does not come with full leather seats, but rather comes with a combination fabric and leather seat. So here's what it looks like on the front driver and passenger seat. Comes in that two-tone fabric and leather, and so does the back. And with these hand show leather seat covers, we unlock some new features that we don't get with the typical stock Tesla seats. So stay tuned for the installation to see what those features are. But let me go ahead and show y'all the installation process and what it'll look like once those seat covers are installed. All right guys, so I've got the seat covers for the front here. So I've got the seat back and the headrest here, as well as the seat bottom. And as you guys can see, along with the seat back there, you have a full perforated leather, so you can get that full breathability through these seat covers as well. And the benefit of having seat covers is, especially with these fabric seat back and seat bottom, if you know that you're going to get these a little dirty, these seat covers will definitely come in handy, make it a lot easier to wipe off and keep your seats clean. So let's go ahead and just stick these on. All right, now for the seat back, as you guys can see, there's some straps on the bottom there. So we're going to snake these straps in through in between the seat back and the seat bottom, and then wrap it around the back and then strap it up against the front right there. Okay, so after reading the manual, I found the bag of hardware here that we'll need to complete the installation. So we got some white gloves, trim tool, and also some of these hook type things. So underneath here on the bottom, on the seat back here, there's a couple loops. I believe there should be 3 of these loops. We're going to be installing these little hooks. That way they'll just stick in between the seat bottom where they connect here, to prevent them from coming out. So let me go ahead and hook those up here. So that's what's going to look like all across these 3 loops here. And as well, there's going to be a lot of these metal hooks. There's other loops here on the, let's see where they keep it here. Looks like there's a loop on the side here, and I'll show you on the back, but on the back of these seat back, there's also some loops that will connect these metal hooks to, and they'll hook up onto the bottom of the seat. That way it keeps it nice and tight back there. But let me go ahead and finish this up here up front. All right, as you guys can see, after putting those retainers in, now this bottom of the seat back won't come up. And I already pushed these straps all the way back. So let's go ahead and tighten these straps up. All right, let me show you the back of the front seat here. So we've got the driver's seat fully fitted on. The last thing we need to do is hook on this bottom flap here. So as you can see, there's 2 elastic loops here. I've already put in the hook on this one, and we'll put in the hook on the second one there. But basically, these loops hook onto some metal piece underneath the seat. Hold this flush against the back of the seat, and I'll show you what that completed driver's seat looks like, and then we'll move on to the back seats here. All right guys, so the driver's seat cover has been fully installed. So here's what it looks like, and guys, it's looking really good. Don't mind the wrinkled headrest. That's likely going to be ironed out once it sits out in the sun for a little bit. But guys, I really love how the seat cover conforms to the seat real nice. It's real nice and fitted against the factory seats. And I wanted to point out as well this little tag with the airbag. So this seat cover is airbag compatible. As you can see, there's a little pocket for the airbag to come out if it needs to be deployed. So don't have to worry about that. And looking compared to the factory seats with the fabric, Here's what that looks like. So you're gaining that extra protection with these seat covers. Full leather will make it a lot easier to clean, and with the perforated seats, it'll make it a lot breathable as well. And moving over to the back and showing y'all what that looks like as well. The full back is full leather as well, and there is the extra functionality you get with the seat cover. So for whatever reason, Tesla didn't want to put seat back pockets on the factory seats on the standard models, and as you can see, here's what the seat back looks like on the factory seating. So no pocket here whatsoever, even though Tesla could have easily added one here, but as you can see, you got that seat pocket there, and it's even lined with felt inside, which is really nice. And then with that flap I showed y'all earlier is nice and tucked in tight against the back there. So guys, this is a really nice addition if you want to protect your seats. And here's what it looks like from the back looking towards the front with the seat cover, and over here with the factory fabric seats. Now let's move on to the back seat, guys. We can get this fully all leather again, and especially here, I'll go ahead and show y'all with the seat covers. With the second row cup holders, you get the carpeted back, since this goes into your cargo space back there. But with the seat covers, it will cover all this up and make sure your carpet is protected in the event your drinks back here spill. So let's go ahead and install the back seat covers. All right, let's start off with taking off the headrest, and to do that, we can extend that all the way up, and we'll need to push in with some form of flathead or slotted screwdriver, and we'll have to push in on this right side to fully take off the headrest. All right, and taking that off here, and as well, as you can see, my friend did have some cargo seat back covers to protect his cargo space, but we can take that off because the seat covers will cover up the back side. So let's go ahead and rip that off. And starting off easy, we'll begin with the headrests, and we can get those out of the way. Should be easy. They should just, this one looks like it just wraps around with elastic. Okay, actually I might have been mistaken on the middle headrest. I believe this is actually for the center console cover. This one with the Velcro should be the one for our headrest here. So let's see if this one fits better. Alright, so this one does indeed fit a lot better, as you guys can see. It looks really good. And from the back, you can strap it on real nice. So, and these ones here for the smaller ones are using Velcro. Okay, I'm not too sure, but I couldn't pull this enough where I can strap in the bottom portion here. So let me try the other one, see if that's works any better here. All right, I'm having the same problem with the second headrest. It's just so tight that I can't strap on the bottom piece there. So I'm probably gonna leave these out, and we'll begin with the actual seats here. And let me start with the middle here, since I've already got it down. So it looks like this one just wraps over it, and then this will sneak under the seat and through the back, and then we'll Velcro it, kind of like a diaper. And I'm just gonna remove this sub trunk floor here and make it a little easier for me to access the seat back. All right, we stuck it on there, but now we've gotta tuck this in underneath the headrest little surrounds there. So that's why they gave us this orange trim tool. That way we can tuck it in nicely in there. All right, I had some trouble tucking in the headrest surrounds on this one, but let's go ahead and continue with the other seats here in back. All right, let's see if it's any easier to tuck these ones in. All right, so that went a lot smoother here, guys. So I was able to tuck these ones inside these surrounds, so that was a lot easier here. These ones, I was only able to tuck this one. I think the problem is underneath here is actually plastic as compared to the soft seat material here. That way you have some give to tuck it in underneath there. But I'm gonna try my best to get that fixed up. But let's move on to this one. And doing the seat bottoms here should be fairly easy because this whole thing will lift up, and I'll show you guys here that next. All right, I got all the seat backs done, so time to do the bottom here in the rear seat. So the seat bottom should just come up here. So if we just lift it up here, that came out and this one came out. Now the only thing you have to worry about is there's going to be a cable. I believe it's going to be on one of these sides here. There's a harness plugged into the driver's side here. And let me see if I can unhook it real quick. Okay, so it's just one cable clip, so getting that out is easy. Okay, we've got the seat bottom here, and here is our seat cover for it. So it's gonna work the same way as the seat bottoms like the front. They're just gonna strap in on the back, so should be fairly easy. So let's go ahead and strap it in. All right, I got it all strapped in and managed the excess strap here. So looks like there's also some elastic bands on the side here. So it might hook onto something inside, but I'll take a look and see. But let's go ahead and stick it back in the car. All right, guys, so the seat covers have been fully installed. So let me go ahead and show y'all what it's looking like. So as you can see, we've got the full black leather interior. So gone is that two-tone fabric look. Now you're fully protected in leather. And of course, if you prefer that white leather look, you can also pick up the white leather seat covers from Hanshow as well. But otherwise, guys, these are looking real nice and sleek. Looks as if your Tesla came with these on from the factory. So if we look out in the back, it is fully protected in black leather as well. So guys, if you got kids or pets, this is going to be perfect. It'll be a lot easier to clean up messes and stains back here. And let's go ahead and move into the back. And we can see that full protection and extra layer of comfort you got on your seat. So guys, the installation was not bad at all. You're just going to need a little bit of patience installing these just because they fit on so tight, which is great for the fit. Only thing I've noticed right now is that it is a little puffy back here and on the seat bottoms as well. But I think it's just going to need a little bit of heat and some passengers to be able to stretch this out to perfectly fit the seats. But otherwise, guys, I love the extra function you get with these as well. Just like these seat back pockets here. Not sure why Tesla never added these on the factory seats, but now you get that functionality back. And along with these cup holders here in the rear seats, you got that extra protection if any of your drinks spill back here as well. So let me go ahead and put this up and we'll move our way to the trunk. You get extra protection back here as well. As you guys can see, these seat covers not only protect the front and the bottom of your seats, but also the back of your seats. So here, if we lock that back in, we got fully protected back seats. So you don't need these all-weather liners back here on the stuck on the back of your seats. You got the leather seat covers protecting the back. So now you don't have to worry about scratching up the carpet material back there. you can wipe it down real easily if you get any stains or mud back there as well. Now the only other thing also, as you might have seen already, is these seat covers for the headrest back here. They didn't fit quite as well, but guys, these are already leather, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. And I think Hancho can definitely help you guys out if you have trouble fitting those on your seats as well. But otherwise, guys, if y'all want to pick up these seat covers yourselves, use the links in my description and use code OTNICK for 20% off your order. And if y'all also like more Tesla content like this and want to see another vehicle come up on my channel, consider liking and subscribing. I've got more content on the way. But otherwise, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day.